Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
Hello, I'm Anna Jackson, and this is your Golf Central update. Well, the third round is in the books of the first women's major of the year, the Chevron Championship, and we've got some new faces at the top of this leaderboard. Allisen Corpuz, in just her second year on tour, is tied at the top alongside Angel Yin, both looking for their first LPGA Tour wins. You can see the experience of Nelly Korda, though, lurking just 2 shots back, 8 under in that tied for 6th. But first, let's hear from our leaders, Allisen Corpuz and Angel Yin.
I would say my iron shots going into the green. I've been three-putting a lot, which is really abnormal. I mean, I three-putted again today. It's always disappointing for me when I three-putt because it feels like, I mean, what am I doing? Especially since the greens here are so small, too.
Yeah.
But I made up for it out there with a few long putts I drained. That was really nice. Even though I didn't hit it as good as I did like the first day or the second day, I didn't manage to score well, and I just adapted. I stayed patient. My caddy kept telling me to stay patient, so I'm glad I did that.
Missed cut, finish in the 60s. What changed for you since those last 2 finishes to getting into contention this week?
Yeah, just took a few days just to try to figure out what was going on. Just wasn't really hitting the ball very well last week, and I've just always felt a lot more comfortable on Bermuda. Grew up on Bermuda, so been putting a lot better this week as well, and yeah, just trying to take better swings.
What did you diagnose was wrong?
For me, it's usually something pretty small. Like, I think it's just a little bit of alignment, and then it kind of feeds into the rest of my swing.
Is it hard to not factor in the potentially life-changing money and the decisions down the stretch?
You know, I thought it would be like when I was an amateur. I don't really think, obviously it is a lot of money, but I think whenever I'm out on the course, it really is just thinking more about the win and not so much about the payout.
I'm trying to imagine if you win, what you will do on the dock.
Anything. I'll win. Let me win, and then I'll do anything.
All right.
Do I sound desperate with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
In your
That's all I want. That's all I want. I've been telling everyone because I was like, if I tell the universe enough, I'm going to manifest it true.
In your mind, what is the perfect jump into that?
I don't know. I just need to win, and then I'll tell you.
You've had 19 top 10s and majors coming into this.
Oh, I didn't even count.
Has it been hard to be so close, so consistently, and yet not break through yet?
Yes, it is. I'm out here to win a major and getting close a lot of times and not being able to get one. It's just mentally tough, but not much I can do except just do my best each day. That's how I'm mental.
What would it mean to you to finally break through?
I don't know. It's been so many try and long years. I don't know. I'm just gonna not think about it. I'll get out here tomorrow, do my best each shot, each hole, enjoy out here. That's my goal.
Given the circumstances as to why you weren't here last year, would a win this week be more meaningful to you?
Yeah, a win any single time I'm in contention, it means the world to me. I feel like with every win, I feel like everyone is overcoming something or battling something. It's not always smooth sailing, I feel like, in golf. For Rom it is right now, which is nice. But I feel like, especially at a major championship, you're trying to get into contention and you're trying to win. So I'm going to give it my all. But obviously it means a lot, not being able to be not playing last year and then a year from now being in contention.
Would it have been hard to imagine at that point being in contention a year later at this event?
No, I'm so, I've gotten to the point where I'm just so in the moment and I try to stay so present that I don't think about that. Even when I'm on the golf course, my motto is shot by shot. I don't think about where the pin position is on 17 when I'm on 11. So I focus on what's in front of me, and that's the best you can do.
And over on the PGA Tour, it is the 74th edition of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans at TPC Louisiana. Of course, the only official team event on tour with a mixture of best ball and alternate shot. Today was the final round of 4-ball, and Wyndham Clark and Beau Hossler have put themselves on top with that third round 62 with a one-shot lead. So let's hear from them alongside George Savaricas.
They started the day with the lead. They end the day with a one-shot lead here at the Zurich Classic, 10 under 62. You saw low scores out there. How pleased are you with how the round unfolded for you guys?
I didn't really look. I mean, obviously you kind of glance every once in a while, but yeah, I felt like we did good. I didn't have my best today. Beau played really nicely, but we really ham and egged it. I think we both ended up counting 5 birdies between the two of us, and so it was kind of that perfect combination of when I was out of the hole, he was in the hole, and vice versa. So I'm pleased with how we played.
Yeah, Wyndham just mentioned it. You each had an even split with 5 birdies. Were you guys feeding off each other points in the round, or what was it like inside the ropes?
I would certainly say that this wasn't as clean as the first 2 days for us, but the score, was adequate. It was good.
62 adequate?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I mean. I mean, yeah. It's a scoreable course. We got enough birdies, but yeah, I wouldn't say that we dominated the course by any means. We were out of position quite a bit today, but like Wyndham said, on the holes that he was out of position, I was able to kind of keep it in play, and I mean, fortunately, actually made a few clutch pars, as weird as that is in best ball. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think we're in a great position. We have a lot of momentum. We've played well. The best part, I think, frankly, what we've done the last 3 days is just seen some mid-range putts go down, which is a big deal.
You guys are in contention together, both looking for your first win on the PGA Tour. What do you think that experience will be like with a teammate on Sunday?
Well, I think it'd be pretty awesome for both of us to get our first win this week, and we both do it together. That's something that we'll hold on to for the rest of our life, and it'll be very special. But with that said, I think, sometimes when you're alone, it feels like you're out on an island at normal tournaments. And tomorrow I'll have him to lean on and his caddy, and obviously my caddy. So it kind of makes more of a team atmosphere, which is really nice. So whenever there's the nerves, I feel like we can crack a joke or just calm each other down.
Yeah, you've been in contention before on the PGA Tour. How different do you think the feel will be like tomorrow? Yeah,
that's a good question. I don't know. I guess we'll know tomorrow. I'm only hitting half the shots. So yeah, I mean, like Wyndham said, I mean, we have a really good group of banter between the 4 of us that I hopefully keep it a little bit lighter than it normally would be. As you can tell with the music going right now, the vibe here is a little bit more mellow across the board, literally start to finish, right? So with that said, and you get in the back 9 and have a chance to win a golf tournament tomorrow, it's going to be intense. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm looking forward to being around the guys that I have on my team for those kind of moments. I think it'll be special.
Well, it's an amazing pace you guys are on. Tournament scoring records 29 under. You're already at 26 under going in the final round. Best of luck going into Sunday. Thanks for the time, guys.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so a bit of a busy Sunday on Golf Channel, the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. That final round coverage getting underway at 1 p.m. Eastern here on Golf Channel. The Chevron Championship then takes over on Peacock at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern on Golf Channel, and we'll wrap up at 4 p.m. Eastern over on NBC, and that is when the invited Celebrity Classic, the PGA Tour champions, will conclude their final round at 4 p.m. Eastern on Golf Channel. But of course, it is tomorrow where we will be crowning the first women's major champion of the year. Nelly Korda out at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that final pairing, Corpuz and Angel Yin, at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Going to be a wonderful day at the club at Carlton Woods. We will see you there.